This is a EFAST exam that I want to go over. Now the lung portion is great. You have good lung sliding, and you have the M mode that's been done, which shows kind of the sand on a beach appearance, which is normal, which is good. These are the three cardiac views I have, and to me it's limited, and I don't know if it's the patient's body habitus or what, but you can see that the heart is beating, and that's clear, and at times you have a really clear image right there, but for the most part, between this clip here, and this one, there's just too much artifact, there's too much interference for me to tell exactly what's going on. And so to me, I think it's a limited study. Now, when I get this, what I think is better to do is if you're able to, now it's a trauma patient, you probably can do this, to have them lay on their left side. If they lay on their left lateral decubitus position, it does bring the heart closer together. It's much easier to see. Now, obviously, in a trauma patient, that's a little bit more challenging to do. Sometimes it's better to go to different rib spaces, maybe try the subxiphoid, parasternal long, apical 4, but for the most part, the cardiac portion was limited. Now, let's move on to the fast component. This is nice here how you're able to see the liver tip, which is really important, but I also need to see the entire portion of Morrison's pouch. I need to see the diaphragm over here, the spine, and I need to see the dependent portion of Morrison's pouch. Right now, the probe here is pretty anterior, which is fine because, like I said, you need to see the liver tip in the inferior pole of the kidney. But I also need to see a clip where the probe is actually a little bit more towards the bed, a little bit more towards the axilla, so I can get the proximal portion of Morrison's pouch. I think this was the left side here. Hard to tell exactly where you should go just because I don't see much of the anatomy. And this happens sometimes on the left. It's definitely more challenging. And finally, the suprapubic or bladder portion I think is great. I don't see any free fluid. The only thing that's a small critique, doesn't matter that much as long as you know what you're looking at, is that the probe is held backwards. I can tell based on here that the indicator is towards the feet as opposed to the head. But as long as you can see what you're looking at, I guess that's fine. So hope this video helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for saving.